famous as you.
So we are currently headed out as always, and what a surprise. I'm going to my parents' house while Rose goes to work.
The hard life.
Yes, I have a very hard life lately. Okay, so I'm currently getting back on the exit because I am so sad. I got off at my favorite exit where there's a McDonald's right off the exit. Never have to worry. But I don't have my purse. I don't have anything. I don't have any cards. I don't have my license. I don't have anything. And I didn't realize that. I do not normally do this. But I packed my backpack with my computer and stuff, which I always do. And I guess I did feel like I was light-handed leaving. But yeah, I forgot to put my purse in there. So I am back on the exit, and I know that I could use Apple Pay, but you have to understand, this one specific McDonald's is a hellhole. It takes so long to get through the line, and I don't care. I still love it and I will not give it up because it's so close to the exit. So I exchanged that I might have to wait forever to get my food in order to know that I know exactly where this McDonald's is. It's right off the exit and it will be no problem to get right back on. So that's something I'm willing to do. But the fact that I don't have an ID, I don't feel like sitting in this super long line, or not an ID, a card, sitting in a super long line and then being oh, we don't take Apple Pay. Because there's plenty of times I've been there where they're we're only taking cash. You know how they play that game. So no, I don't feel like doing that. So anyways, plus my parents are ordering food right now, as I'm on my way, so I know when I get there, they're gonna have food. So it wasn't a necessity, it was just a craving, a want, you could say. So I will survive. But yeah, that's my update. I am currently very disappointed and emotionally distraught on my way.
The happy holiday, sing for the holiday. Sing for the holiday. The happy holiday.
I'm currently in bed. I just got home. I was at my parents'. I had dinner. Sat, had a decaf coffee, talked for a bit, and then I headed back. And honestly, I so enjoyed my drive there to and from because I've been watching the Meghan and Harry Netflix documentary, which is I think it's 6 episodes or something. Honestly, I have no idea how many episodes it is because since the 6th it has to be more than 6. Because I think starting on the 5th or the 6th episode, I was driving north to my parents' house, and then on the way back, I also was driving. So I didn't watch it at all, I just listened to it. And so I don't know how many episodes it went through, but it was so good. I never followed their story before. I think I heard 10 minutes of their Oprah interview a couple years ago. So I barely knew anything about it, and I found it pretty interesting, and just I enjoyed how they told the story. They told what happened, but they didn't really bash the British family or anything in the process. They just kind of expressed the struggles they had, which were mostly with the media, but they did express how I just talked about the struggles that they had and how they didn't feel supported by the family and all of that, and it was quite interesting. So I really enjoyed my drive to and from Stuart today because I just listened the entire time. but I did want to jump on and talk about this situation. One of these is red spots as a broken capillary. I have one there. I have them under my nose, and I have one down here. But the one up here and the one down here are from, like, pimples that popped, and I, like, squeezed them or something and made a mark, and it stayed there. But this other dot right here, this bigger red spot, is pimples, is a pimple. Right here is dry skin and probably some sort of pimple, and then all down here I have pimples. Luckily, none of these are cystic, so they should come and go quite quickly. I'm going to try to treat them tonight and see. Hopefully I can get them to go away, because the mountain has finally gone away, but now we have all this. And I feel like it's a hormonal thing, because I didn't always break out when I was on my birth control, but probably like my second year of being on birth control, second and third year, like for a long time on my, probably like the last, whatever, I don't know how long I was on birth control, but like the last year or 2 years that I was on birth control, I constantly had breakouts like on my chin area. Also, that coincided with having to wear a mask at work, so there's also that. But I still had to wear a mask after I got off birth control for a while, because I was off birth control for probably like 8 months at least before I got pregnant, and I stopped having breakouts completely. After I got off birth control. Again, we stopped wearing masks at work too, so that could also contribute to it. But I mainly would break out in the chin area, right here. And I would also break out sometimes here. That's pretty rare. But like up here too. So those are like kind of like hormonal spots, I'm pretty sure. And here we go. We got breakouts, and I could be wrong, but I believe I read that when you're on birth control, your body is kind of releasing hormones in a way that's similar to when you're pregnant. So it isn't weird that your body would act similar when you're pregnant as it did when it was on birth control. So yay! We have cystic acne. Well, these are not cystic, but I did before have cystic acne. Most of the acne I would get when I was on birth control was cystic acne, mostly on my chin. So I need to get better with my skincare routine, be more consistent, just to try to like do whatever I can to avoid making this situation worse. But yeah, that's kind of what's going on here with this. So now I'm cozy in bed, and I'm going to edit and hopefully put out a video today, because that's what we're supposed to be doing here, is it not?